Joining us, I'm Claire Kellett.
I'm Steve Savard. This week, St. Louis County Police are starting to roll out their new body camera program.
But despite support from some city leaders, you won't find the cameras in St. Louis City. News 4 investigative reporter Lauren Traeger is asking, what's the holdup?
Well, the answer to that question depends a lot on which city leader you ask. But close to 5 years after Ferguson and all the conversations that came with it, St. Louis City officers are not wearing body cameras and won't be wearing them anytime soon.
We risk never having body cameras if we continue to accept the litany of excuses that have come forward.
President of the Board of Aldermen Lewis Reed says if other departments, including neighboring St. Louis County, can do it, there's no reason the city cannot have body-worn cameras. Nearly 2 years ago, leaders voted to kickstart a contracting process for them, but it has since stalled out completely.
Putting the money together is not the challenge here. That is not the challenge. It's the politics. It's everything else that has weighed this down.
Reed says there isn't the political will to implement the technology, but Mayor Lyda Cruson disagrees. She supports cameras on every officer.
We just have a number of other needs that have come first, such as new computers in cars, GPS in cars, new cars themselves, new cameras, car cameras. All of those things are underway.
She says they also prioritized raising salaries for officers with Prop P money approved by voters. Now she says there is no dedicated plan to find the funding for the estimated $4 to $5 million that would be required annually.
No one at the Board of Aldermen and the president didn't even ask about it or suggest it as an ad during the budget process.
And I asked President Reed where he thinks the money should come from. He does vote on the budget, but he declined to answer specifically, saying the money could be found. He says if residents want body cameras, they'll have to demand them. Now, we reached out to Chief John Hayden. His office says he's supportive of cameras, but he also said it was just a matter of funding. Now, we've done a lot of research today looking across the region, asking which departments have cameras and which don't. We're going to tell you all about that coming up on News 4 at 6. I'm Lauren Traeger, News 4.
Tomorrow.